So, y'all probably saw that Jay-Z made a surprise appearance in Atlanta, joining Beyoncé on stage for a high-energy run-through of Crazy in Love and his own Black Album classic public service announcement. And after the performance, there were videos of him leaving with Rumi making rounds. I mean, y'all can already guess the comments that followed, right? Yep. Beyoncé has got her entire family working except for Sir. Once again, people started questioning why Sir never makes any public appearances, with some sources even claiming that he is currently unwell and that Beyoncé has been making secret hospital visits with him. Yes, there have been allegations that Sir is probably sickly. And recently, there's actually been a video of Blue holding Rumi and Sir when they were infants, and you can clearly see that Sir has a tube. This actually made people realize that Sir has probably been fighting for his life this entire time, and he really probably doesn't have it in him to be all over smiling for cameras like the rest of his family. At this point, maybe Jay-Z should have a concert and bring out Sir so y'all can leave that child alone. But since we are here and y'all are talking about it again, let's unpack what the streets have been saying. Of course, there has been the general assumption that Sir is hidden because he could be autistic. And while there is no official confirmation from Beyoncé or Jay-Z, over the years, people have taken it upon themselves to analyze his behavior and draw their conclusions. Allegedly, the symptoms were present in Beyoncé's Renaissance, a film by Beyoncé, and people said that both Sir and Rumi have the characteristics. Based on what people speculated, Sir doesn't come out because his disabilities are profound and easily recognized. But Rumi is seen a lot because her disability is not easily recognizable. In addition, several followers have gone so far as to create a list of autistic traits that Sir has allegedly exhibited in the past, including a leg drag, hand flapping, staring at lights, and repetitive movements. People have even said that the receipts are in Beyoncé's song, My Rose, where she sings, "How many times have you let yourself get you down? Let yourself get you down, my dear. So many roses, but none to be picked without thorns. So, be fond of your flaws, dear. I just hope you love yourself like that. And I really hope the best for you. You're my love, my sweetie pie, my baby. You're my heart. I hope. Oh, I hope. Honestly, I can't say for a fact that Sir has some sort of medical condition or that he just doesn't like being outside. But what I know is that Beyoncé required an emergency C-section when she experienced preeclampsia, which threatened the health of her unborn twins, Rumi and Sir. According to Beyoncé, her pregnancy and delivery were extremely difficult and one of the most challenging experiences of her life. She actually discussed how her body went through more than she ever thought it could. For example, she stated that she weighed slightly over 218 pounds the day she gave birth to her twins. And she also said that throughout her pregnancy, she developed high blood pressure. Reportedly, during labor, one of the baby's heartbeats stopped a few times, requiring a C-section. While Beyoncé didn't specifically mention which one of her twins experienced the heart issues, it has long since been rumored that the twin in question was Sir, and people assume that the complications may have affected his health and his development. There was also a time when sources claimed that Sir Carter was taken to a Berlin hospital immediately after landing in Germany after suffering from an anxiety attack from the noise of the plane. And this was around 2018. And like I said, recently there's been a video of Blue holding both Rumi and Sir when they were infants. And you can clearly see that Sir has a tube, and that made people realize that Sir has been fighting for his life this entire time. So again, maybe there's something going on with him medically, which is why the family keeps him at home most of the time, because y'all have said that this has nothing to do with the Carters not wanting their kids in the limelight. Yes, I know that Beyoncé has said that her priority is making sure her kids have as much normalcy and privacy as possible, especially as they get older. She even told GQ, "I have made an extreme effort to stay true to my boundaries and protect myself and my family. No amount of money is worth my peace. I try to only tour when my kids are out of school. I always dreamt of a life where I could see the world with my family and expose them to different languages, architecture, and lifestyles about the privacy." A source also told Hollywood Life she tries her best to keep life as normal for her children. She was instrumental in choosing schools for Blue to attend and made sure to choose the most private school she could find so that Blue could just be a normal child in preschool like all children her age. But people have said that if it was about keeping the kids out of the limelight, then we would have seen less of all the kids. But it looks like Rumi has joined her sister Blue in the limelight. But Sarah seems to be tucked away. I mean, when Blue was days old, her vocals were featured on her father's song, Glory, which earned her the title of a Guinness World Record holder for being the youngest person to have a song appear on a Billboard chart. In 2020, she was also featured on her mother's song, Brown Skin Girl. And for this, Blue brought home a BET Her Award, an NAACP Image Award, and a Grammy Award for Best Music Video for her feature. She is also the second youngest individually credited winner of a Grammy Award. Aside from her musical accomplishments, Blue has helped induct her dad into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, provided narration for a book, and we have seen her in many of Beyoncé's performances. We also saw how Rumi modeled for her mother's fashion brand Ivy Park alongside her sister Blue. And when Beyoncé and Blue were both featured in her Good Morning America interview to promote Mufasa, The Lion King, Rumi made an adorable cameo at the end, and Sir was not present. Seeing Blue as Kiara and hearing her voice come out of that character. Give me a second cause I'm still just I can't believe that's my baby. Oh, that's so amazing. It was really hard to focus and to do my job after that. So, I was like, wait, hold up, guys. Y'all got to give me a second. I have to digest that. I'm so proud of her. Somebody wants to join. Also, you all saw how during BA's tour, Rumi stepped out during Protector, which is a song dedicated to her and her siblings. And Beyoncé not only brought Rumi on stage, but bowed down to her, getting on her level, and sang to her a song all about their lineage, their bond, and how she will always guide her. Rumi even struck a protector pose, crossing both her arms over her head and had an adorable moment when she turned around and gave her mom one big final embrace near the end of the song. And Bey just had to pause. Now, although Sir didn't appear on stage, Bey shared photos of him as a baby, as well as Rumi and Blue on the big screen in between acts. She also shouted him out while acknowledging her crew and band at the end of the show. But even then, people said that something was definitely up cause why was she only sharing photos of Sarah as a baby? Like where are the recent ones? By the way, something else that people said after seeing Rumi on stage was that after seeing her up close, they are convinced that she probably suffers from something similar to Sir, but it's mild. People are saying that Rumi appears to be on the spectrum. And just because it's Beyoncé's child doesn't mean it can't be true. Anywho, people have actually also noted that even when Jay-Z is out, he is always seen with either Blue or Rumi or both, but never Sir. For instance, Jade took Blue Ivy and Rumi to the 2024 Super Bowl with him, where they were spotted posing for photos on the field. In addition, after Beyoncé's halftime performance last Christmas, where Blue was also present, Rumi was spotted leaving with the rest of the family and was captured on camera backstage with her dad Jay-Z, grandmother Tina, and Michelle Williams dressed in an all-white outfit just like Bamble wore on stage. Even in his latest appearance after his performance with Beyoncé in Atlanta, Jay-Z was spotted leaving with Rumi. No Sir in sight. Literally the last time people saw Sir was sometime in February this year. And again, while a lot of people were marveling over how tall he has become, discussion sparked about why we never see him in public. While the family members' comments have highlighted the fact that Sir's absence from public events is simply due to the fact that he is laid back and chill and seemingly not interested in large public outings. In fact, Tina Nall shared insight into her grandson's personality in an interview with E! News, revealing why he is often absent from family events. She said, Sir is very quiet. He does all the number stuff, so he's not into fashion as much. Now, other than Tina, the kid's grandfather, Matthew, also gushed about his grandkids and said, Blue Ivy is just so incredible and reminds me of Beyoncé so much. Sir, he just wants his world to himself. Rumi reminds me of Solange. Okay, if I'm being honest, I get the obsession, especially given the recent appearance where Beyoncé had everyone else on tour except Sir. Yes, he may not be interested in being on stage, but is it normal that he wasn't anywhere in the vicinity? Like, do you see why people would say that they are hiding that boy? And now with people claiming that Beyoncé has been making secret hospital visits with Sir, I can also see that. Anywho, let me know what you thought of that family reunion without Sir. Was it weird? Did it